Yo, Big Kids back up in here. A whistleblower just exposed Drake for lying. A whistleblower just exposed Drake for lying. I knew I was missing something. A whistleblower just exposed Drake for lying about the cancellation of the Anita Mac Swing Tour. We about to get into it. I will leave a link in the description. Shout out to the Ville. Y'all already know how he be cooking. Y'all know how he give it up. I told you. He be on it. Now watch this, y'all. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
What's going on, y'all? So it looks like we got some breaking news. It looks like this is reported from Daily Mail over there in Australia. And it says here that a concert employee exposed some situations that happened right before Drake decided to cancel his tour over there in Australia.
Something happened, y'all. Something happened.
Australia and New Zealand. It says here Drake concert employee claims what really happened at the rapper's Disastrous final show in Brisbane after he canceled the remainder of his tour. Disastrous final show. So it looks like it wasn't all good. It looks like there was some issues at the tour. It looks like he had multiple issues at the tour that made people there and employees feel like it was very, very bad, very disastrous from what this employee is saying.
Bruh, something bad happened.
Now it says here that an employee at Drake's Brisbane concert has claimed there was disastrous issues with the Canadian rapper's final show on Tuesday night. The God's Plan hitmaker, 38 years old, abruptly left Australia on Wednesday morning after canceling the final 4 shows in his Down Under in New Zealand tour due to a scheduling conflict. One Reddit user who claims they were a worker on the Queensland leg of the Anita Mac Swing Tour alleges there were numerous scheduling problems with Drake's final show at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. It says Drake wanted to do a closed sound check at 6 p.m., which usually happens at 3 p.m. They claimed on Wednesday. Everyone had to leave the building or stay in the...
Why you want to do it at 6 p.m. and it's usually at 3? See, hey, look, he on. Something's going on. Something going on. Check it out.
The courtyard if they had already been let in, but staff were allowed to stay. So this is the worker expressing how Drake was doing sound checks at an inappropriate time that was throwing everything off. We opened up from 5:30 p.m. and our first customer got in at 7:30 p.m. and we were supposed to close outlets at 8 p.m., but didn't until 10 p.m. So everything has been getting pushed hours later. Whatever was supposed to be happening.
Drake is hiding something. I'm telling you, I already knew his motives was messed up in front of the beginning. Already knew. When I found out that girl lived in Australia, I said, oh, he up to something. And somebody on him. Somebody on his tail. I'm telling you, somebody got some footage of him. Somebody recorded him doing something he had no business doing. Watch this.
Was happening 2 hours after the fact because Drake was doing delays with his sound check and whatever the case may be. Basically, Drake is holding everything up, which is causing issues for other people. Now, the user from Reddit who claimed to have worked there had stated that he went on to say that concert goers were stuck outside the concert while Drake performed a late sound check, alleging some were passing out from the heat and getting bitten. Now, a lot of people need to understand that, remember, this is not in America. This is in Australia and New Zealand. And what people are claiming was that they were getting bitten by mosquitoes. So it gets very hot over there. And then also a lot of mosquitoes come out around this time. And Drake was leaving people outside to get bitten by mosquitoes, regardless of whatever the case may be, until he finishes his sound check. They also added patrons attending the VIP party upstairs either had to get in before 5:30 or they were stuck outside and not allowed to join the party until gates reopened. So right here, even the VIP guests, if they didn't get in at a specific time, they were going to have to wait outside like everybody else, regardless of the fact. They would have to wait in the heat outside while getting bit by mosquitoes. Now, I heard Australia has a lot of crazy things, a lot of crazy animals, bugs, insects, but right now
they mosquitoes is the size of birds out there. I done looked it up. Do your due diligence.
Narrative is the mosquitoes and the heat, which I could tell, which obviously could be a very, very annoying pattern. Getting hit by the heat and then getting bit by mosquitoes, waiting out.
And then after that, you about to watch a lackluster performance. He don't know how to perform. All he do is this on stage. That's all he do. Ain't nobody got time for that.
outside, the uncomfortableness of it all, I bet a lot of fans just felt some type of way just waiting for this concert to happen. I can't believe, if this is true, Drake is treating his guests like this. Now, this is from an employee over there at the arena. He was late both nights because he wasn't on site until he was ready to perform, and barricaded the back of the arena to enter the stage. That way, instead of coming in from backstage. So this is not the first time that Drake is late. Drake has been late multiple times. He was late for 2 nights in a row. He was late for both nights. He was late for 2 nights. And he's nowhere to be seen in the area until...
I'm telling you, why was he late? Why y'all think he was late? I'm going to give you one hint. No, I ain't going to give you no hint. Why you think he was late?
It's time to perform. And even after it's time to perform, he feels obligated to do a sound check and have everybody wait outside until he's ready to get the show on the road. Basically wasting everybody's time, making his fans wait outside in miserable conditions, and making it difficult for everybody out there. Patreons were leaving by 10:30 because it was either really late, or they thought it was too loud, or the sound was bad. And he finished at 11:30. So
have y'all now this is just me just throwing something out there. Just throwing something out there. I'm starting to process something else. I got another download. I was looking on the news, and they said the side effects of the slim stuff. Do you know the O's? You can't say it on YouTube no more. The O's. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They said it's some side effects to that. Yeah, it's some side effects to that. And then Drake was saying that he had stomach issues, so he about to retire. I don't know. Is he going through some health stuff? I don't know. Let's get, because with all them big clothes, he wearing all the big clothes, he got me thinking he got on a colostomy bag. I'm going to just put it out there. I think Drake got a colostomy bag on.
A lot of people at this point didn't want to stay there. A lot of people were stating that it was too loud in there. A lot of people were saying that there was some audio issues and it sounded very bad. And a lot of people were leaving an hour early before the concert even finished. Mind you, they're already there 2 hours past the time that they were supposed to leave. On Wednesday, Drake canceled the remainder of his Australia and New Zealand tour due to the scheduling conflict. The rapper left Australia on Wednesday morning and returned to his native Canada via private jet. He was due to perform at Brisbane Entertainment Centre on March 4th before heading back to Sydney for another show at Kudos Bank Arena on March 7th. The Canadian hitmaker was then set to play gigs in Auckland, New Zealand on March 15th and 16th. The news came right after the One Dance star partied at popular Brisbane nightclub, the Tax Office, until 4 a.m. in the morning, following his show at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre on Tuesday night. He then flew to Fiji on his private jet at 6:40 a.m. Wednesday morning before heading to Toronto via Hawaii. Now, this matches up to what others had said from OVO, where they said that they were at a club and that they had to leave several hours later. In a statement to Daily Mail Australia, Live Nation said that they were working on rescheduling the remaining Australia and New Zealand tour dates and offered refunds to concert goers. And this is the Reddit post that they had got it from. This is the alleged worker here from Brisbane who expressed everything in this article. This is the Reddit post that they had gotten this from. And like I said, this is the Daily Mail over there in Australia. And all that was said there doesn't match up to what the OVO source is saying. Now, apparently, this is OVO Eli that they had gotten the source from. And this OVO affiliate had claimed that the reason for cancellation was a cost and time issue, as Drake didn't want to idle for 12 days between shows, saying that Drake didn't want to wait 12 days for the next date to start and wanted to do the tour at a faster pace. Drake offered to share costs to pay his staff of 100 plus people, but hosts declined. That's when Drake made the move to cancel the tour. This doesn't make any sense at all from what the alleged worker is saying in that article that we had just read, because if the worker is saying that they were having disastrous issues, it looks like it was Drake's fault because he was the one running late. He was the one sound.
Why was Drake running late? Drake late on a date. Drake late on a date with somebody who's at the age of
checking late, and he was the one making people wait outside, allegedly. But it looks like Drake's source doesn't really make any sense, because if they said that you had to be idle, you had to wait 12 days between shows. You got 12 days off before you got to go to work. It doesn't really make any sense. You're not obligated to stay there in Australia to finish this concert. You could leave and come back if you're 12 days in between, especially if you're Drake and you're riding in a jet. Right here, I feel like Drake is trying to blame the venue, saying that the host declined him paying out of pocket 100 plus people. So while Drake is making the excuse that he didn't want to wait 12 days between shows, he's also throwing the venue under the bus by saying they declined his offer to pay these people. From what it looks like, it doesn't look like it was a money issue. It doesn't look like it was a cost issue. And if it was a time issue, it looked like it was Drake that was wasting everybody's time. And then going by what the worker said, it looks like Drake didn't want to waste any more time there, having to stay there for 12 days and then going back and then doing another show. Acting like he can't leave and come back, though. That's what I just don't understand about this excuse here, about this explanation from the OVO source. It doesn't really make any sense. And then throwing the arena under the bus either, that doesn't really make sense. I think Drake is trying to shift the blame on somebody else. He's trying to deflect this. I think Drake is just trying to find a good excuse. For what it seems like, it looks like Drake was the only one that was having a time issue and also trying to put it on the establishment. So
it was. You know what you're talking about, Vil. Drake think he's slick. That's what it. Drake think he's slick. Drake was somewhere with one of them girls. Or his stomach hurt. Something wrong with his stomach. Y'all remember how Soul Illuminati he nicknamed DDG Doodoo Garbage? This is Doodoo Drake. DDD. This is DDD.
So we have an employee saying one thing, and then we have OVO affiliate saying another. This is basically where we're at with it now. No, we're going to keep it alleged, bro. We're going to keep it alleged at this time. But it looks like somebody who allegedly was there was expressing that there was a lot of issues for the date, and they're expressing that it might not even be worth it to go back if he does decide to go back to Australia to reschedule the dates. But it looks like Drake, nonetheless, already posted online, and he was already excited to be out of there. It looked like he did not want to be there at all. From what it
he ain't want to be there no more. He done got what he came for. Yeah, he done got what he came for. Please don't come back over here. You need to go straight to Canada.
Seems like, from what it seems like by the people that work there, we'll keep it alleged, but
yeah, Lil Wayne say he eats stuff like this. Lil Wayne say he eat white rice, plain white rice. Yeah. Now, ain't nothing wrong with the grapes. Ain't nothing wrong with the strawberries. Now, Anita Max Wayne spelled out in cheese. That's a problem. Yeah. Look, yeah. Eating all, you can't mix that garlic. You can't mix no garlic with no Olympic, man. Can't mix that with that. This is why. This is why you got all them stomach issues, man. This is exactly why Drake got all them stomach issues right now. You can't eat this stuff. This stuff is only for Sandra's side of the family. That part of your body, not the dinner side. The dinner side is going. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna be able to show up nowhere. The dinner side of the family or your body can't eat this right here. Cannot eat this. I'm telling you. Cannot eat this right here. You're gonna be on the stomach for days. I mean, you're gonna be on the toilet for days. Let's say you're gonna be on the stomach for days. Yeah, you're gonna be on your stomach, all right. You're gonna be on the toilet for days eating what Drake eat. I see why he be showing up late. Nah. That don't work with that. No, sir.
But it seems like by the people that work there, we'll keep
and
it.
And then you putting cake with it? Get him up out of here. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Why y'all think Drake was late? I say it's either one of them girls or his stomach. Either one. Or he don't want to be. Got what he went for and like, nah, I can't deal with this. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Big Kish signing out. I'm gone, y'all.